This week on Tumbleweed in Turkiye, we explored an amazing cave complex, absolutely froze on a mountaintop, and saw the granaries in action. Good morning. I'm Jill.
I'm Terry.
And we're traveling around in our self-converted van, Tumbleweed, with our wonder dog, Turkiye. The area around Mut is famous for these apricot orchards. They produce 85% of Turkey's apricots. There's a microclimate at the base of these mountains, and it allows the apricots to ripen early. It's another foggy, rainy morning. Good morning. Today, I'm at Alaran Monsastery, near the town of Mut in Anatolia. And, as going with our theme, it's cold and wet and rainy and foggy. But we're off to explore anyway. Let's go see what's in here. Oh, we found where they conducted baptisms. As you can see, it is in the shape of a Greek cross. Baptism by immersion. This path let the monks get around the monastery. In the day, it had a huge wall protecting it. This is the East Church. It's the newest of the three churches at the monastery from the 5th century. There was a rock-cut cave church, the West Church, which was the biggest, and then this church. The insides of the church were fairly plain, and interestingly enough, they don't think it had a stone roof. They think it was timber, and they deduced this by the fact that they found very little stone in the ruin.
I'm cold and wet and an interesting place.
This monastery complex was believed to be a major pilgrimage site for early Christians and apostles like St. Paul and St. Barnabas. It's located high on a mountaintop, and on a better day than we got, you have beautiful views down over the valley. This is the earliest of the three churches at the monastery complex, rock-cut cave churches. And here you could see the remaining archway into what they called the West Church. It was the biggest and most ornate church at the complex. Alaran Monastery was an interesting place to see, but holy moly was it cold. Came down out of the mountains and poof, great weather. Now we're off to try to find a cave complex. We're approaching the valley that has some caves, some cliffside caves. I'm at the Manazan Caves. People used to live in them, which I just find kind of amazing. This cave complex stretched up to 5 stories high in places and ran along the cliff face for almost 3 kilometers. It was a fully functioning Byzantine city. It had houses, storage, churches, and even a cemetery, all high above the valley floor on the cliff face. This is one of those things where you just wonder, what was it like to live here? These hand-carved houses provided natural protection from the elements and invaders and cool temperatures in the summer. They're built into these cliff sides, and they're just amazing. I'm not exactly sure when they date to, and I don't have any connectivity, so I can't really look it up. But they are pretty impressive. It's amazing the ingenuity of man. Good morning. We're at the Manazan Caves and we're off to explore. We had a lovely evening here. Quiet. And today we're gonna go see what's inside those caves. Should be interesting.
We have a long climb ahead of us.
I have to say, the path up here is steep, and I am gasping. I am panting for air, but I think it'll be worth it. Kind of gives you an idea how far it is up here. These houses had various rooms, niches for storage, platforms for seating or sleeping, and if you needed more space, you could just carve yourself another room. I am at the base of the high cliffs, and I'm not gonna lie, it's a bit of a hike up here, as in gasp, gasp, gasp. But man, is it worth it. What a jewel. It's a room with a view. So I always think that travel in certain places, every once in a while, it gives you a chance to time travel as well. And this is one of those places. You can imagine being back here in the 6th or 7th century AD. Yeah, just, here was the living room, here's the kitchen, here's the little ledge where I slept, here's my cooking hearth. Here's where I pinned my animals. Yeah. Very cool. Very, very cool. These cave cities are really difficult to date definitively because when somebody wanted to enlarge their house, they just chipped away on the original walls. So archaeologists don't know for sure when people started to live here. I think this little hobbit hole could have been for Toki. That could be his little nest. This is absolutely fascinating. I don't think I've ever seen anything like it. These cave houses are from the 6th and 7th century of the current era, and this rock is kind of a clay with a lot of limestone with a lot of clay. And I read it was dug entirely by hand, which, if you think about it, makes perfect sense because there probably weren't a lot of diggers back in the day. But it just, wandering around these little homes, you can just imagine what it was like to live here. It's just really, really amazing. This one, I think, was your basic starter home, kind of a one-bedroom or studio. The softness of the stone, which attracted the original builders, is also proving to hasten its demise. These cave houses have been destroyed by erosion, by collapse of the cliffs themselves, and sadly, current visitors. Even the pathway that goes up from the road is littered with collapsed stones. Many of the rooms, which were originally just open with a small window, are now open to the elements because the outer wall has just collapsed away. I'm trying to hit my head. I have to say, Manazan Caves were really impressive to me. But I'm not gonna lie, I'm a little tired after that hike.
I'm very tired also, but what an experience. I had really enjoyed walking around, popping into various caves. It was a grand time.
You travel up a beautiful valley to reach the small town of Taskale. That name means stone castle, and the town is famous for hundreds of small granaries that climb the cliffside above the town. They say there's about 250 in total, and each one has a little door, and then it has a piece of wood that sticks out that was used to raise stuff above up into the granaries. Because the granaries have low humidity and a constant temperature, the locals say that if you store grain or chickpeas here, it can last for upwards of 30 to 50 years. Making full use of their cliffside, they even carved a mosque into the cliffs. It is used for worship to this day. What a fascinating and unique place to see. A bit different from the modern silos that you see lining the roadsides of Turkey's agricultural areas today. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoy following along on our journeys. If you do, please give this video a like and consider subscribing down below. It really helps small creators like us.